God damn it. Why do I do this to myself? What? How does that kill you? Yo, congrats on being first, Indigo. This is a weird time slot, so I wouldn't be surprised if the usual faces don't show up. Don't ding. Yeah, I meant to say dying. Okay. When you're only able to type, care about spelling and retyping goes out the window. No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't want to ding, I guess. That would be bad. It's been so long since you've been first? Maybe. To answer your question, Indigo, why do I play music while I practice? I guess I don't usually do it, because I usually don't practice offline. When I practice online, I never obscure the audio. But, if I don't really care about the stream, which is what I was doing, the last thing I want to do in my life is hear the soundtrack for another time. I have heard this specific audio for this game thousands of times, to the point where it's like, I'd rather there be nothing most of the time, I guess. So I was just playing music because I could, because the stream didn't matter and neither did the game audio. See, the reason why you never see speedrunners play audio during their runs is because audio is a primary form of detecting cheating, so people are going to be suspicious of you when you do have audio. I just realized my input display isn't working. Great. I know why. Anyway, let me get into a bunch of stuff. This is circus music? Yeah. Yo, what up, C? Nice fireworks, by the way. Alright, let's get this bugging out. And maybe we won't input display today. I know it's gonna upset people, but yeah, the one day I happened to PB, no input display. I think that actually happened. I think my last PB, I did not have an input display. Alright, cool. I just want to practice some World 7, World 8. Really 7-4. But yeah, okay. So I guess I'll debrief on what was happening. As you know, Pink is in school. She has classes like everyone else that's in school. She had a test. We don't really have an environment where if I'm streaming, you can't hear me unless you're wearing like headphones in. So I'm streaming super late because Pink was taking a test. And it was running till 7:30. I thought it was originally running till 7. That's why I said 7. If I knew it was running till 7:30, I would have said 7:30. Yo, what up, Ruby? So that's why I could not stream. That's why I went live on the other channel with just gameplay. Yo, what up, Denica? That's perfectly fine. I mean, when you live with another person, you have to make sacrifices to not be a selfish asshole. Selfish asshole? So yeah, I didn't go and stream and distract her during her test. That would be a mean thing to do. 328, 6-4? Well, I'm doing 6-4 multiple times. So you're bound to be right. So are we doing runs or this is a practice stream? We're gonna do runs, but we're gonna practice for a bit more. When I start a practice session, I don't want to end it prematurely. Oops. Ashhole, yeah. I am now Sean Connery. Eating fish tacos? I don't care what the second half of that sentence is. That's a good time. Looking forward to 3 days off. Even better. The sentence got better and better. Yeah, I know that we're not starting runs till super late, but I only plan on doing runs today, so that's at least good, right? But yeah, thank you. I'm surprised how many people tuned in to the other stream, even if for a bit. Hopefully my music choice wasn't too terrible. I was playing a little too much rap. I got a little too scared. Because, let's just say it's not the most TOS-friendly music. So I hope my tune selection was okay. Discord squad? The thing is... Oh yeah, okay, that's what you mean. I thought you were saying I could have gone live in Discord, but no, the issue was that I just couldn't talk in the mic. Fish tacos and picante stream? Seems like a decent evening. Well, decent if I get to runs, right? I have no idea if that was a 328 Indigo. I hope for your sake it was, because we're only doing this twice. Actually, I don't think I hit the X, but you know what it would have been. We got 10 super jumps in a row on the practice stream. I'm not going to count that one where we had bad patterns. I don't know how those happened. It probably was my fault, but... You don't pay close attention, so it doesn't matter to me? Good thing I modded you then. No, I kid. Yeah. I mean, I don't pay enough attention. That's pretty obvious, right? And if the streamer doesn't pay attention to the game, how could I expect you all to? So I figured out, well, I didn't figure out, but I kind of figured out my issue that I was having. Can anyone pick up, like, Andrew G's, like, 3709 or something and find his 7-1 strat? He has a really interesting strat. That would be fun to learn. But I've kind of figured out why I was having issues with the save state to SNES. It was something to do with my input display thing, because I unplugged my input display and the save state started making it. The issue I was having was that save state to SNES was up, but it just wasn't allowing me to make saves. And I guess unplugging my input display and replugging it in fixed it. So now I have both. Piclinte sickies? What? I'm not sick. I posted in my Discord why I'm late today. But basically, Pink had a test and I wasn't going to stream during her test because I'm a loud person that's very loud. Stickies, okay. I thought you were saying I haven't been streaming, so I'm sick. You mean you're watching, you just haven't bothered to learn all the little things I'm doing? Fair enough. You do not come from a speedrunning background. Speaking of coming from a certain background, I've been playing a lot of Battlegrounds. I only say that because Hearthstone player Ruby. I'm finally above 5K. I'm at like 5,500 something. The thing is, I started at like 3,600 because I would just like start games and then quit out of them. There we go. That's the strat. You're just over 6K. There was a time where I'm like, I'm never gonna care about my Battlegrounds MMR. Let me just like literally insta lose games because I don't like the hero choice I have. I regretted doing that. Stickers. Oh, did you get them, Wonk? Because I definitely sent them. You probably should have got them by now. I sent them out. If you didn't get them, that's kind of a monka. You've not checked your mail. Well, I guess we don't know then. You have a higher MMR than David? What is David's MMR? Do you know by heart? I mean, I sent them over a week ago at this point, Lonk. Actually, no, I sent them 6 days ago. What is this strat? I know I should not be dilly-dallying here, but... It's 5,800 last time I checked? Alright. I mean, I'm gonna have 14k soon, so... Actually, not. I think I have to stop. The games take too long. I definitely have to stop. Okay, let me... Why are you at not spicing? I'm confused. I find it funny that I said I would not be using that channel anymore, and I used it like 2 days later. You got stickers? OMG? Yo, nice. So this is never gonna work, right? Okay, that's never gonna work. Sure. You still love playing it, though you get tired, thought you get tired of it, but they changed it up just enough every now and again that they want to keep you figuring out the new stuff? Yeah. That's what they do. That's why a lot of games are successful, because they have constant nerfs. I personally don't like the period right after nerfs if there's a huge nerf. Or, like, right after an expansion in Hearthstone, because, like, I like doing things when I know the results of the rock, paper, scissors, you know? Are you useless on a scale of 1 to 10? In what context here? Are you also talking to me, or are you talking to Not Spicy? Because you tagged Not Spicy. You don't have to buy an expansion plate? That's fair. Now they have that, like, $20 pass, though. I am Not Spicy, but you tagged Not Spicy. Which is, I don't know. That's not me. Yeah, Lonk, enjoy the stickers. You have 2 of each, so actually stick them. If you want to save one, you could at least save one. You're talking about in general? I don't, like... I would not call you useless, Indigo. You're involved in many communities. In the Mario community. Like, are you okay? I don't know what to say. It's not a question I expected you to ask here. Speaking of Hearthstone, apparently, like, Toast is back on Twitch. Not that I've watched Toast in a very long time. Enjoy, Lonk. I hope you like my very heartfelt, very personalized message. Yeah, the channel name Not Spicy was a complete ripoff of Bouncy Boy. I think he's actually back to streaming, so I can't say ex-streamer when he would practice Super Mario Sunshine. I answered good. Wait. Was this a test if I didn't answer correctly? I mentioned a 7-2 strat. I meant a 7-1 strat. For Andrew G's 3709. If that's what you mean. Or Andrew G's strat in general. So he does something very specific, but I feel like it's not consistent. But he always went for it. You love my letter? Thank you. It says your name. I'm just wondering, Indigo, was that a test? If I said you're useless, would I not be allowed to play your Lost Levels Mario Maker? The thing is, I don't really plan on playing Mario Maker, even with the new cool expansion. But it's fun now. You can make an overworld. You can make all of Lost Levels. How many levels can you have in a game? Or how many levels can you have in a whatever? Your most cherished poster? Yeah. When I'm the leader of the free world one day, Lonk, you could say you have something signed by the president to you. I don't know if this chair is all the way up. It was not. Yeah, 8-3, 8-4, I don't really think I have to practice that much. Maybe the second to last room in 8-4, but I want to get the show on the road. It's already 8. Absolute latest 8:30, but at the same time, I really hope it doesn't go that long. We're gonna do all of the letter worlds, though. We're gonna do this whole thing. You gotta frame it, Lonk. Gotta take it too far. What the hell just happened there? Someone is driving a very loud motorcycle outside my apartment. Alright. I want to get this like twice in a row. The double. 3 times in a row. Every death. Just increase it till we're back on the 10x grind. Yeah, no big deal. I got 10 super jumps in a row in practice on my other account that doesn't save VODs. It sounds like I'm memeing, but I'm not. Cool. Is that self-advertisement in my channel? Everyone involved is getting banned. Jesus. Is this Koopa in a weird spot now? I guess not. Yeah, how dare you all. This is a really bad save state, by the way. In fact, if this was every other level, a 2 would be bad, because you would think, oh, -8, but no, this one's -7. See, maybe that's why I don't turn around, Indigo. Because I straight up just died from turning around. I mean, that shouldn't happen, but it happened. You lonked the bonked your head on the ceiling, putting the letter on your wall? Well, I'm sorry. Don't sue me for damages. I don't deserve that. I sent you stickers, after all. You would never sue me? I never. Okay. That's a verbal contract. Now I'm free to frack on your lawn. That would be the dumbest lawsuit on the planet? Well, this is America. Good enough. Yeah, we're not, I mean, like, I could get a 337, but not with that slide. Yo, what up, Serena Slack? How you doing? Get 338 then? Okay. What? Okay. Sure. You're doing good? Nice. I'm also doing good. Started a bit late today, but that's okay. We're chilling. We're gaming. No problem. It's what I do. We want to do the little left right. It's faster, slightly. I mean, if I did it the actual fast way, it'd be really fast. But we just do left right. I'm not ready to game quite yet. My room 4 is heaven. Is this room 4? I guess this is. I mean, you gotta do this. That guy was that guy really low for some reason? No, I guess not. You're late. Have I done any runs? I'm late, so I have not done any runs. Yeah, we went live around 7:45 just because I'm living with Pink and she had a test and I wasn't gonna stream during the test. Beautiful. You just slow down and hit the red Koopa, you do this. I slow down and hit the green Koopa. You're in trance watching Goofy play Celeste? I still have not played Celeste. I'm surprised he's playing it. Because I mentioned Celeste yesterday. Like, Goofy playing Celeste. And I didn't expect to see him playing Celeste so soon. Play Celeste? I mean, I do have to eventually. But it would be something I do off stream. Good games I don't like playing on stream. Just a 2-frame left press. I don't like that. It's so gorgeous and it looks fun? Yeah. I just roasted all of Retro Mario. I mean, that's fair. I didn't mean it like that. Games that I'm not familiar with, I want to have a completely blind, completely neutral experience. I don't want chat telling me what to do, etc. I'm not worried about getting spoiled by chat. I'm just worried about streaming detracting from me playing the game. Like, imagine every single time someone watched a good movie, they had to watch it with chat. Like, sometimes you should experience the thing by yourself without distraction, you know? That's why I don't like all these... I mean, like, I understand why people do it. If you're a full-time streamer and you, like, stream casual games, of course you're gonna play Odyssey day one. You're an idiot not to. But, like, those type of games, you gotta experience them as they come in, you know? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. They experience them, like, by yourself when they come in. You don't have to, like, do it with people. Doing it with people seems bad. Yeah, okay. You get that after I totally had to explain what I was saying, but sometimes, like, when I'm just playing the game, I'll just, like, have a thought in my mind and then, like, I'll just say something that means not that at all. Like, I'll just say some random words together and I'm like, that made sense in my head. It did not make sense in real life though. I swim so low in 9.2 it scares me. Sometimes I scare myself. I don't die in 9.2 though. I'm probably gonna do it now that I say that. But I mean, while I definitely have died in 9.2 before, it's extremely rare. If I go too high, then the piranha plants are scary. Yeah, one day I'll play Celeste. You're halfway to Silly Hat? Yo, congrats. Yo, what up, Private Mode? Thank you for stopping by, despite bad streamer with hectic schedule. Good luck, my dude. Yo, thanks. It is Wednesday, my dude, so the good luck, my dude, is very, very lucky today. Lucky today, Jesus. Yeah, we're only gonna go till 8:30. I just want to do all these levels. Sorry, we're only gonna practice till 8:30. Then we're actually gonna start runs. That was a bad idea, but it worked out. Bad streamer, hectic schedule, sounds like life to me. Yeah. We had a reason why we were late today, at least. And I posted in my Discord that I was gonna be late, but I said 7 instead of 7:45, so bad streamer. Alright, cool. There's no competition, Indigo. If you use a space in speedrun, you are not a speedrunner. Discord what face? I thought you were in the Discord private mode. At least briefly. Did we lose you? Yeah, always go over, don't go under. If you're iffy. You dabble, okay. Spurred burn? Yes, exactly. No, I think that private mode's been here long enough to understand how to join the Discord. It's a matter of not liking Discord. Hey, maybe with a name like private mode, it's because of privacy reasons. Discord is kind of sketchy, if you look into them. But like, as a security professional, I'm convinced that everyone already has our information, so I've just given up at this point. Yo, what up, Pink? Jesus, sorry. Kind of try to keep your footprint as small as possible. Like, I used to be fiercely private. Jesus. And I still am relatively private in a lot of aspects. But, like, I've realized that I'm not even as in charge of my own data as I want to be. Like, my parents posting photos of me, like, they're not going to stop doing that. The people I feel bad about right now, though, are, like, the young children and babies getting born by, like, Facebook moms who, like, are putting their entire life online. They literally had no chance. Who's introvert here? I'm definitely an introvert. Admittedly, it's fruitless, though. At least you're sticking it to the man, private mode. Making them hard, or making them do hard work to get that data. Yeah, we're not gonna practice clip, because if I practice clip, I'm gonna go for it in too many runs. Assuming that any get here. Your sister literally got your niece's emails before they were born, gotta lock in those accounts early. I mean, honestly, that might be nice. Because my email is basically my full name. First name and last name in some order. Etc. I probably just said way too much information. That's my actual email. It's first name, last name, etc. in some order at Yahoo. But anyway, like, that's not gonna be easy in the future. So they might actually appreciate that. You know, assuming that the parent graciously bows out as soon as they're actually using the email. We know that in 90% of those cases, the parent is going to be checking their daughter or son's email with their own password. For all stream-related business inquiries, spicysness at Gmail. There you go. That's the one I still use. Sam Picante Jones at spicyboy.net. I really should make an email with picante.live since I own that domain. It's up to the parents' discretion then. Thankfully, you don't know too many moms who overshare. Yeah, but I feel like I'm in a bubble of people who are smart about that. Yo, what up, PM? How you doing? Yeah, this is gonna be just hard to practice being big, so I'm just not going to. Doing fine, thanks. Yo, nice. Digital security is like physical security, layers like an onion. Yeah, digital security is something that people need to learn early because, like, one slip up way in the past could come back to bite you 20 years down the road. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like I live in a bubble of people who are smart with security. Like, people definitely, like, people in general don't care. Like, people unironically use the argument, like, oh, why do you care so much security? You got something to hide? It's like, obviously it's the principle of the thing. Also the fact that even if you're doing nothing wrong, people would use information to shape it as you're doing something wrong, which is terrifying in its own right. But, yeah, there are definitely a lot of parents on Facebook being way too oversharing. And by design, they're on Facebook. They're being encouraged to overshare. Not to mention people who do have something to hide, yes. Even if it's not, like, nefarious. People might just not want people to know if you have, like, a disability or something, like pre-existing conditions. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm hiding the fact that I'm a serial murderer. And that person, they probably want internet privacy as well. But, you know. Your grandma's so suspicious of you having a lock on your phone, you're kicked out for a while. I would consider that overbearing, but also I don't want to give parenting advice in this stream. I'm not a family expert here. I also don't have a lot of context. Trying to hide things about yourself is hard. That's why you're an open book. I mean, that's kind of what I'm at, but I'm also not an open book at all. I've just given up. Like, I have voice devices in my house. I've given up privacy for the sake of convenience. They've finally took me in after a long, long time of trying to be a private person. You murdered a plate of turkey breast? Well, I'm jealous. Can you share some of your murder with the chat here? By that I mean a group of crows. Whenever I mention murder, I'm talking about a group of crows. I have 4 Google Homes in my 1-bedroom apartment. Yeah, that's true. You got the bedroom, you got the bathroom, you got the living room, and you got right next to the computer, which is coincidentally about 3 feet away from the other one in the living room. Well, now I don't even... Have you mentioned that here, or are you just dropping the bomb of the phobia? Learn what proprietary is, choose your moments, be open with those who care. That's not a bad philosophy. You take the false flag approach. A lot of your real info is out there, but you've also put a ton of fake info out there too. Yes. I know Jaku has mentioned it, but don't... Like, for example, a lot of people in Twitch chat, they use AutoMod, or they use Nightbot, or some automatic robot mod, and they add their real name, real address, etc. as block terms. That is the worst idea from a cybersecurity prospect of all time. Because it just confirms to the person that they got the correct information if it's a block term. I mean, that's like a legitimate thing, because like, oh, people, I don't want them typing my name in the chat. Like, say my name was Bill Pullman. Isn't that like an actor or something? I don't know. Just first name that came to mind that sounded real. I don't want like someone just spamming Bill Pullman, 321 Fake Street, 321 Fake Street. Because then other people are going to get my information. Almost no one wants your information nefariously. So them posting it in the chat is not going to encourage more people to take up arms. And yeah. And then B, now they know that, oh, this information, they really don't want to get it out there. Their name must be Bill Pullman. They live on 123 Fake Street. He was in Casper? I definitely saw Casper. I don't remember anything about the Casper. Do you mean like the Casper shitty live action film? I shouldn't say shitty. It might be your favorite film of all time. The mediocre Casper film or the actual show? Your real name is Waylon Mock? It's the Waylon that throws them off. They think, Waylon? Do you mean Waylon? And no, it's Waylon. L-A-W-N. The live action one? I'm sorry, Serena, if you like that movie a lot. The fact that I don't remember it means that it probably wasn't very good in my mind. That's what I've come to figure out. Why am I doing that if I'm small? Because generally, if a movie was okay, I'll remember it. Even if I was young when I watched it. You do like that movie? Maybe I just need to do a rewatch. If a professional wants to find you, they will. I'm talking about the low-level threat stuff, yeah. I mean, if a PI found my Twitch channel, they could almost definitely, like, not just me, but anyone. How would it be small if I gain fire again in C1? Because I got hit by that squid at the beginning, Indigo, of C2. Or I get hit by the piranha in C1. There's a lot of ways for me to lose fire after getting it in C1. I've been small in C2 many times, but having fire in C1. Wasn't Casper the Friendly Ghost? Yeah. Media Empire. Your real name's Long the Bonk? Good. That's the way it should be. Yeah, all the measures are to... All the measures everyone should be taking should be to block 90% of people. Maybe 95 to 99% of people. If someone is devoted enough, they will be able to find you, and that's scary, but it's just the way it is. Well, let's not make this a thing, Indigo. I mean, that's brave of you to share, but I don't want to encourage people to give real names in the chat. It's all fun and games until a credit bureau gets hacked or the Office of Personnel Management. Yeah, isn't literally everyone's information out there because of the Equinox breach? Equinox? Equifax? They breached the sun. Your name is still Long? Okay. Maybe let's drop this subject. Your name is Michael Hunt. Sorry if you like being called Mike, but I'm a very formal person. Doing the math here, they breached like 200 million accounts, right? Wow, that's one way to die. Considering how many people in the US have a credit card, shouldn't that be nearly everyone? What's more dangerous, a lion or a tiger? What about the liger? Which apparently is real. I thought it was totally just from whatever it's called. Napoleon Dynamite. If you have a credit card, you don't really care about privacy, though, to be honest. I care about being able to buy things and never have to pay back companies, because that's how credit cards work. You just keep taking out credit cards, and you pay off the other credit cards with the new credit card. Before you know it, you have $500,000 in debt, but that's the next credit card's problem, okay? That's contradictory? What's contradictory? Interest-free rollovers, perpetual money machine? Yeah, I've gamed the system. I figured it out. I get calls from bill collectors roughly once every 10 minutes, but I figured it out. It's a price I'm willing to pay. Using credit cards to pay off other credit cards? You can do that, Indigo. Not memeing, I don't recommend it. I mean, the unfortunate fact of it is, PM, that in the US, you need a credit score that doesn't suck to get things. Like, for example, getting my first apartment out here, I had not gotten... Like, some people I knew, they got credit cards, like, early in college or late in high school when they turned 18, just so they could build credit. And I was like, that's silly. I don't see the need for that. They're like, yeah, because your credit is not developed, you're gonna need to give us, like, 2 months of rent, plus a $500 security deposit, plus the next month of rent. I'm like, okay, thank you. Let me just shell out my entire savings so I could pay your stupid deposit. That is the largest range I've ever seen, Indigo. So yeah, you can't really go with the advice in the US, don't ever do credit. When this whole quarantine thing hit and the companies were putting out that we understand message, your mortgage provider literally sent me a message saying it's due on the 1st. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Or what are you gonna do? Not have a house? You probably could get away with squatting. Yeah, but Indigo, I assume you have not used a credit card or know much about credit, because 640 to 790, I feel like that encompasses maybe 80% of every single person that has a credit card. Yo, what up, Fred? How you doing? You came just in time. We're almost at runs. Jesus. Alright. We don't need big. Your range is the average? Your sister's landlord gave you a 2% discount for paying on time? I don't know. That's like, depending on where you live, that could be a decent chunk. Like, let's say that's $10 every 1,000, right? Okay, it can't really be. It could be a pretty decent chunk if you live in a $50 million skyrise. In Portugal, we're happy for every discount. Yeah. I would take 2% over 0%. Like, I'm pretty happy that I don't have to pay student loans until October. Don't do math live, kids. Hey, at least I corrected my mistake. Decent chunk. I don't know. I would $10 is 1% of 1,000, right? Not insane. Because 10, yeah, okay. Yeah, I get $1.99 off. Also, this is concerning that I'm dying here. We're gonna do this level like twice in a row, not dying, and then we're gonna get started on runs. You could get a solid sushi dinner if they hooked you up with 2%. Yeah, not... Cause I have to go there. Yeah, if that was 2% in the DC area, that's a decent chunk of change. Jesus Christ. Yeah, exactly. Private mode. What if your landlord discounted 2% your life, though? I'd be mad about that discount. I shouldn't welcome every 2% discount. What's rent in the DC area? I think like average is like $1,700. It's the third most expensive area to live after New York or Manhattan and whatever it is, Silicon Valley. No, it goes Manhattan, I think, and then Silicon Valley, and then DC area. I could look up the stats. I might be overestimating. Your apartment just put a cardboard box out that says pay rent here. Anyone putting up cash? The average rent in Northern Virginia right now is $1,942. So average rent in Alexandria is $1,771. Fairfax, it was Fairfax, $1,942. So yeah, it's pretty expensive. I'm surprised Alexandria is not that much. You make 600 pounds a month after taxes. San Fran is obscene, yes. Manhattan is technically has an edge over San Fran, but like, I don't know. Manhattan is a very small area. You make zero money a month? Well, don't move to Nova. Let me just say that. You thought Denver was pricey? Yeah. Don't move to the DC area unless you have a tech job or, I don't know, government contract work. That's my advice. What does average mean? Actually, that's fair. I assume that's for a one-bedroom. Yeah, that's for a one-bedroom. So I guess you could probably get a cheaper studio. Do you use a light there is expensive? Yeah, that's why, like, to get madly political, extremely political. No, slightly political. That's why the stimulus, whatever it is, the stimulus check that everyone's getting right now, should have adjusted it for cost of living. I know that people would be unfair. They'd be like, "Hey, he got more money than me," but then like, just look at the rent. You like your podunk city, even if people here are trash? I mean, every city has its ups and downs. Some just have more downs than ups. Like, I used to live in Richmond. I did not vibe with Richmond. But Richmond has some cool parts. It has a pretty... I mean, like, every single hipster city now, every city in the 200,000 to 500,000 range has, like, oh, we have so many good microbreweries. I feel like that's, like, every single city is trying to say that. But Richmond actually did have some pretty good microbreweries. U.S. is an interesting country. I mean, like, it's basically the size of Europe, except with a bit more of a homogenous culture. I mean, a bit more is an understatement. But, like, just as Europe from one place to another is wildly different, so are places in the U.S. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say, you brought it up first, private mode, yeah. Imagine getting a stimulus. Sad situation. The political climate is firmly purple, so that's pretty interesting at least. We're not living in a bubble so much. That's good. I hate bubbles. I like being challenged on my ideas. Maybe you can be born American in your next life, who knows? I mean, there's ups and downs, again, PM. I mean, the thing is, see, America has some really bad aspects, but there aren't that many places better, and it's sad. Like, you say America sucks, and then you move to, like, I don't know, let's see. What? I feel like any country I say at this point's offensive, because I've thought too much. Turkmenistan. You move to Turkmenistan, you probably might be saying that United States is not so bad. No, I love China. Mexico's better with corona testing, at least. Solid reach for that one. No, Turkmenistan's really bad. Turkmenistan is like, it's basically North Korea, except no one knows about it, so like, you have less of a chance of people trying to save you, I guess. They're like just as restrictive on all freedoms, including press freedom. But I guess you have a less chance of starving. Your grandfather was from Turkmenistan, asshole? Well, I'm happy he got out. You're from Turkmenistan? What's wrong with Turkmenistan? I'm very surprised you're talking to me on Twitch right now. Are you like from Ashgabat? Are you part of the royal family of Turkmenistan? You're not saying America's the worst country in the world, you're just saying it sucks? I'm saying I agree with you that America is very, very flawed, and I often find myself saying that America sucks, for lack of a better term. But I understand that despite America sucking sometimes, a lot of the time, I live a relatively privileged life. You hear Turkmenistan is beautiful this time of year? I bet that Turkmenistan has a lot of cool scenery, even though most of it is desert. They have that really cool, like, eternal burning mine. So basically, a lot of mines, I forget why, but basically, if you light a match, they will burn for, like, 50 years. I guess it's because of, like, all the natural gas in them. But, like, there's this natural gas mine in Turkmenistan called, I think it's called, like, Portal. It's like Portal to Hell or something like that. And, like, it's going to be burning for the next 200 years. Because it was basically just a natural gas reserve. They accidentally set on fire, and you can't really stop the fire. It's just gonna have to let it burn out. This has happened in the U.S. a couple times. I think there's a city in northeast Pennsylvania like this. I forget the name. You have to embrace the suck? Yes, exactly. Yeah, Centralia. There we go. I actually learned about this like less than a year ago. They had to abandon the town. And it was basically because someone didn't want to dump their trash correctly, so they basically like lit it on fire or something, and it happened to be like next to the mine. I forget the exact reasoning, but it was just someone being lazy, not wanting to do their job, so they lit something on fire. And now everyone is, they had to evacuate everyone. Yo, nice PM. How are you recording a 2600? Do you have an RGB mounted one, or are you just doing TV? Dumb people will visit the graffiti highway there. Is there like, what's the long-term consequence of going there? There's like radiation or something, right? Oh, that was horrible. Emulator, okay, fair. Yeah, it really sucks when the only way you could get your console to your TV is through RF switch. It also sucks that Nintendo Switch, you can't find any RF switch pictures anymore. Pay an F to the RF switch. You have never heard of this country, Turkmenistan? See, you're talking to someone who knows every country on Earth. And used to know every capital on Earth, and still knows every flag on Earth, okay? What I'm saying is I'm a badass. You would not beat me up and shove me into a locker in school. Just how I am. You'd be like, wow, that kid's badass. He knows so many flags. And Ashgabat is the capital, okay? I wasn't lying to you about that. How can you even know all the flags? You look at the flag and say, what is the flag to this one? And then you're just like, oh, it's Botswana. You would shove me into a trash can instead? You know what, Lonk? I'm like 10 years older than you. I don't know any flags, loser? Yeah, if you don't know any flags, you are a loser, by the way. Straight up, in my eyes. Geography nerds only. Also, sorry, Nino, that I did not play your Viper song. I would have, but I was about to end, and I didn't want to end my song. I wasn't ignoring you. I was playing, like, I don't say VODs, but I was playing, like, Juicy J before that. I had to switch, though, because I got a little scared. Like a little Monka TOS. I'm the strongest flag man? Yes. What's everyone doing for June 14th? I totally didn't have to look up Flag Day. Is the capital Luxembourg, Luxembourg? I really hope it is. I'm gonna say that my capital knowledge has degraded to the point where I know about half. Which is sad. Also, I didn't do the... Oh, well, I guess we have a new chance to do. The capital of Lesotho... Well... What are you doing, Dome Mike? What's Lesotho? A country that exists? Doubt it. Lesotho changed their name a couple years ago. But yeah, I'm imagining what Nino's talking to me about. I'm imagining me buff holding a flag. It does exist? Let me Google this for you. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Shit. I confused it with Swaziland, which changed their name. I'm sorry. I'm trying to flex my geography knowledge. I'm epic failed on you all like it's 2007. Yeah, it's called Eswatini now, not Swaziland. I actually didn't remember the name. Swaziland is another country that is partially an enclave of South Africa, but it's now called Eswatini or something like that. Also, Domike, I'm sorry. I should have. The capital is Maseru, but I didn't look it up per se, but I saw it when I was looking up Lesotho existing. I shut my funkin' mouth. You shut your funkin' mouth. You know your geography as well? Alright, name one country if you know geography, Nino. I shouldn't have said I know capitals, because now everyone's gonna be like, do you know this capital? I'm gonna be like, no. Google Andy, I wanted to epic pwn Domike, but I got epic pwned. Imagine that. Peter Griffin dabbed on me. What's the capital of the U.S.? Washington State. You know, you like GeoGuessr, right? Quit talking guff? What does the DC stand for in District of Columbia? The District of Columbia is what DC stands for in Washington, DC. Capital of Poland, Warsaw. Oh, okay, yeah. It was a joke. I don't know what Talkin' Guff is. I'm not doing the strat. I specifically learned a different way to do 2-2 where I'm not going to screw it up every time. And I specifically learned a different way to do 4-4 and I'm screwing them both up. You're rustier than you used to be? What, a GeoGuessr? Guff equals nonsense. Okay, I've actually never heard of that. I've heard of Gump, though. I'll talk Gump. Actually, I will not talk Gump. I cannot do impressions. Let alone Forrest Gump. I probably would sound offensive. I straight up can't believe those surveys that say like 1/3 of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a map, but apparently they're true. They've been like, what? I don't know the exact amount, but like a lot of them have been, what's the word? Replicated. Do Gump? No, I'm not gonna Gump on any of you. How are people that ignorant? They don't have to look at maps. Next, you're gonna tell me that like half of Americans don't know what gregarious means. What gregarious people? I actually don't really remember what that means. Is it like they really wordy? How many Americans can't locate U.S. on map? 1/5, 20% cannot do it, according to a quick Google search. They didn't go to map school. I know people who graduated in cartography programs. And like I understand a lot of it's working with GIS, like working with companies like Esri and stuff like that. But it just seems like a really weird degree to go into now. But I guess someone has to make all those atlases. Big atlas. But does that include babies? Yeah, that's a fair point. They're like looking at 1-year-olds. Loquacious means chatty. Gregarious means sociable. Okay, I got Jesus. I got Jesus. No, I got owned. But I did not get owned there. That was Big Monka. Verbose means wordy. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what gregarious means. I was just saying, if you... Like, I know that certain things are more commonly known, but... You could phrase anything as like, oh, American doesn't know arbitrary fact. They must be so stupid. However, not knowing where your own country is on a map is kind of... that's iffy. You're Jesus? How you doing, Jesus? You're not great at geography, but you got a big vocab? Well, I'm jealous of your vocab. I tried to do one of those, like, word-a-day apps, and then one day it just stopped sending me notifications, and I just didn't feel like figuring out why. Yeah, that explains it, raw input. They just didn't like the headline, 100% of babies cannot locate US on map. They abandoned me? Yes. What happened to testing my geography knowledge? I feel sad that no one's owning me. You just start spamming flags? How would that work? Spamming links to flags? All of which have like the flag in the URL? Or name. What's the capital? Gabon, Libreville. Thank you, raw input. Oh, the emojis. Is that Guatemala? I have to like squint. Capital Cape Verde. I don't remember that one anymore. Never mind, they're too tiny. You could try, Serena. Pirate flag? That's the Hong Kong flag. It's not a country, though. Also, nice beginning of 4-2. We're off to a good start. Actually, we might get 3 here. It looks like Montenegro, but it's basically just red with the tiny blob in the middle. Is that a country? Is that St. Kitts and Nevis? No. Okay. That is definitely not a country. It might be a territory that's big enough to be recognized outside of its respective country. You don't know they're on your phone? Réunion? Yeah, Réunion is a French territory. I don't know the French territory flags. Nailed the pirate flag first try? Yo, thanks, Waylon. Does our planet have a capital? I mean, I guess the capital of the UN is New York, right? Or at least the headquarters. Was that the Turkmenistan flag, Serena? Oh, wait, no, that might be Tajikistan. It's a stan. Okay. No, okay. I doubted myself for a second. Pretend I didn't say the second thing. No, I remember what Tajikistan looks like. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Do we consider Earth to be the capital of the galaxy? That's a good question. I don't think anyone's thought that far. Then again, everyone would say yes. Maybe the sun is the capital of... Well, I guess our solar system is different than the galaxy. Yo, what up, Milk? How you doing? What up, Crepe? How you doing? Sorry, Creepozide. I totally read that as crepe and then a bunch of letters. I'm not hungry, so that's weird. The pickle in the basket's so cute. I like the firework in the basket the best. One day I gotta write that down. Wait, let me just do this for a second. Yeah, there we go. Milk. Okay, I was gonna do it just to show you. Yeah, it fits very perfectly. New command for my sophisticated bot whenever I make it. Exclamation mark flag. It's gonna do a random flag. Then I gotta guess. What a command. Oh, the monochrome pickle, the monochrome pepper. Combine them for extra power. Stack for extra power. Wasn't that in the commercial for like that Zelda game? How's Animal Crossing been going, Milk? And I guess raw input. You don't have enough points? Well, I'm just saying Waylon did it before. So you could team up with him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh my god. It's a bit close. Why was it so close? This is gonna be a 9, right? Nope, okay. Animal Crossing is so fun. Have I been playing? Yes, but I have no idea why I have 2 inclines and no 3-star rating. I feel like the game hates me. I have things outside too. I have a bunch of stuff outside. I have no weeds, 10 people in my town. I'm stuck. I have no idea. It's straight up insane. I'm getting very frustrated with the game. Oh no, okay. I'm surprised that worked. I want to make my town beautiful. Yeah, and she said add an incline, so I did, and then I still have 2 stars. Did I add any declines? I guess technically, yes. All inclines are declines. Maybe it'll be different tomorrow. Feel like you're probably still 1 star. Did you get KK yet? Like, Pink's over here just, like, doing laps around me. Not yet? Okay. Yeah, so, again, Pink is 3 stars. She has KK. Making pavement. You don't have full villagers yet. Yeah, it took me a while to realize that I was supposed to, like, talk to Tom Nook to get more villagers. I did not get one yet, see. You need 3 stars villager rating to get it. Yeah, I feel like most things look ugly. Also, I spent not all my Nook miles, but I spent like 5,000 Nook miles on a recipe for the giant robot, and that is the most insane recipe ever. It's like 10 gold nuggets, like 100 iron nuggets. Don't get that until you're at endgame. Yo, what up, Louis? Thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Everyone has that recipe, right? It's in your like little Nook Miles, buy with Nook Miles thing if you go down. Watching telling you to build an incline, you don't understand it? The robot, yes. Well, I had 1 incline and they're like, build another incline, so I did. And I'm still at 2 stars. How was your stream, Louis? We actually practiced today. I was a true gamer today. Yeah, for those who don't know, Louis is the best gamer alive. In more than 1 game. That's why he's the best alive. All you did was move your flowers to the right outside the airport and have 2 Godzilla statues right outside the airport and you got 3 stars. I have a lot of flowers too, and I got them from like a different island. So like we went deluxe, and the game's like, you have 2 stars. You suck donkey dick. That's what the game is telling me. It said Isabelle told me that, and I was actually really upset. Has everyone seen the video? Everyone. About Isabelle on 420 that someone made that posted on Twitter? Maybe I need more trees then? I have like 100 trees. I planted 10 of each fruit, and I have like 20 orange trees surrounding my thing, all in a grid formation. Yes, 2 rows of 5 each. Well, and then you gotta like have a little bit in between because you can only have 2 rows before they start getting confusing. I feel like the game is honestly, it's trolling me. I guess I don't have that many things outside. I mean, I have some. I don't have that many. I have a lot of fencing too. I was told fencing was good. Yo, that was Speed Demon right here. Pogantio crossing. Yo, Paco, get internet so I could send you something. Put fences along the flowers. You beat World 6 and Hyper 6 a few times and was pretty fast. Hope my runs are also fast. Yo, if Hyper 6 is so good, where's Hyper 1 through 5? It's a good joke because Hyper 6 is not good. I'm happy people are playing a game that is not necessarily what people consider good, though. Like, I get pissed when people are like, they're looking at like an old hack and they're like, this is bullshit. Why did they make this? They're so stupid. I mean, like, they were made in a time when save states were the norm. But I'm glad people are expanding their horizons. And their new horizons. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be like plus 15 now. God damn it. No reason to defend that Kuso. No, so I like things that are traditionally considered bad by the mainstream. So I have a soft spot for defending bullshit. Yeah, that was horrible. Plus 15. It's a pretty interesting hack. I mean, it's very much effort put into it, obviously. It's an insane amount of effort was put into it. How to go from good to bad in one level. I'm surprised it was that level, though. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Okay. We had the chance to one-cycle that, but of course not. 7-3 is a pretty tricky level. Yeah, but I usually don't mess it up like that. The thing is, I should have just done what I normally do. Okay, this is weird. We're like really messing this up. I should have just done what I normally do and like immediately go to the right. For some reason, I tried to save it. I was like, I could still go fast. All right, well, whatever. You're having more fun speedrunning it than playing it casually. I mean, that's fair. Seems like a really frustrating game to play casually. Do I have roses by any chance? Yes, I'm a rose person. My island has roses milk. That's where Pink got hers. I gave her pink roses because I found them. We went from +2 to +18. We didn't even get hit. What the hell? Stupid game. Whatever. I understand what happened. But at the same time, sad. 7-4 execution maybe, but that was some weird-ass 7-3 execution. Keep in mind, it's been a very, very long time since we missed that cycle skip in 7-3. New Super Mario World 2. Wait, what? Like, Yoshi's Island speedruns? Didn't Pogyo say he was gonna do Yoshi's Island, or am I crazy? Might be crazy. Sure. Oh, it is? Okay. What's the one that Trihex did at Mario Masters? Can you post a link? Yes. That was like 2+2, right? You have a weakness for Yoshi's Island? I mean, it was one of my favorite games casually of all time. Uh-oh. That one looked fun. But I'll be honest, I just don't really know that much about Yoshi's Island ROM hacks, so they kind of all look the same. Obviously, if I cared more about Yoshi's Island speedrunning, it'd be a separate story. I mean, I watch Yoshi's Island speedruns from time to time, but like not anything more than a casual watcher, you know? There are not that many Yoshi's Island hacks? I was mentioning before, why are there no SMB1 hacks? I mean, there are, but like, there's like one good one I could think of. It's called Air, and it's not even that good. Alright, brought it back, plus 16.5. We could do this. Also, that was terrifying. Jesus. Yeah. A few hacks do remove Mario. I mean, I'm not surprised. Replace stars with a hell system? I don't like that. Actually, I think I would... I'm not sure if I would play any hacks that remove Mario. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the gamer time. You can get a 5 in this level, but we had a bad beginning, so I don't think we're gonna get it. I know I listed as 4, but that's because it's much more common for me to get a 4. Look at that. Lag reduction. Killed that Koopa. Would have been great to kill the Lakitu, which actually causes the lag, but still. So you basically have 30 life in that system. Yeah, who was it? Indigo who said I go way too low in this level? It's because of that coral. I think I said it was because of the piranha plants, but it's nearly 100% because of that coral. You start with 10 and don't regain automatically, I see. Yoshi's Island is a bit too, like... The movement is cool, but it's just a bit too weird for me to ever consider a speedrun of it. Did I see the Mario Maker 2 update yet? Pretty good shiz. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Twitter videos on SMB2 levels, and they're pretty cool. I did not expect them to add SMB2 to the game. I wish they added All-Star skins, but obviously I didn't expect it. Nor would it really matter. I wouldn't play our Mario Maker if they added All-Star skins, which is not a game I really want to play. But people are going to do some really cool stuff with the Fred. Everyone who says it's going to kill ROM hacks is dumb, though. I will say that much. That being said, someone should just recreate all of SMB1 in Mario Maker. Because who would ever want to play Mario Maker? Just play SMB1. Yeah, I guess it's bittersweet that they didn't just trickle this content, because it could have been 3 separate updates and make the... I think it was Pooh that tweeted this, so this is not an original opinion. But yeah, it would have probably been better for the longevity of the game to not make it one massive update. But I see why they did it. So I guess there's probably going to be a Mario Maker 3, but I feel like it's just going to get less and less. It's going to be more and more just regular whelming instead of overwhelming. I should have just said underwhelming instead I used that weird-ass phrase. Alright, anyway. It will destroy SMB2 ROM hacks. You know, the 2 of them that exist. I guess, yeah. People are not gonna be making SMB2 U ROM hacks as much. Shit, you're late? Well, I was late too, jabroni. I started at 7:45. Actually, I streamed from 7 to 7:35 on Not Spicy. We brought it back, even when I said I was originally never going to stream on it again, like 2 days ago. Why? Okay, we had a good run. Delayed Spicy's daycare there. Sad. Picante? I thought Picante had to be looking at chat. It looks like I randomly do nothing and then die, but I just pressed A too early there. I pressed A right before I hit the ground. And I just didn't react in time. Yeah, there we go, jabroni. You're regular whelmed by this run? Let's see. Run technically still PBable, I think. Yeah, actually. You lose 5 seconds. So we could PB by 10 seconds, you know, if we just absolute god run the shit out of this. So, PB's basically dead, but it's possible. That sucks. We're gonna lose 2 here. I guess I should have technically in that situation went for A3, A4 power-ups. Considering how close to a Actually, we're not going to lose time to doing this because we had a perfect Bowser, right? We might... Or maybe we'll lose time not on PB. We'll see. God Run, here we go. Yeah, B2 is going to ruin everything. It just is. I think my gold has clipped. Okay, we lost 2 seconds. I'm done. That was not how that was supposed to go. So what? Still get like a 37? What a shitty way to end the run. Like, whoop, let's walk off this edge. This time save is more realistic though than 7-4, honestly. I mean, that was really good. You could get a 310. I think you get like a 312. We're gonna save time here. 2 seconds. Isn't there another level that looks like B2? I don't think there's any water levels that look like B2, but I guess it does look like 3-2 and 6-2 a little bit. Oh, I thought it was dead. Remember, there's a Koopa. Oh yeah, we also need clip, I think. So cool stuff. Okay. We'll take it. Ugh. Absolute decimation to that Bowser there. I guess we're turning off chat. Okay. It's been a while since I've gotten to a run on technical PB pace here. Oh, I thought it was dead there. Okay, now the run's dead. Alright, chat's back. I can duck jump between those walls and pipe with piranha plants. Right? You're gonna have to help me visualize it. Oh. Just walk off everything. How did I get hit there? Oh yeah, was it Indigo asking how I could be small in this level? If I was big in C1, it's pretty easy actually. You're saying clip through them? I mean, maybe, I don't know. I feel like it would be slow. Maybe I'm wrong. I would have to see a visualization of this. Yeah, oof. Yeah, but have you ever thought about just going fast? Not rubbing that wall? I mean, as long as you only rub it once, it's fine. So we lost 16 seconds due to execution. Oh. Alright, we'll beat the run. Oh, sweet. I didn't even notice. We have 3333 followers. We've had it for 40 minutes. The quad 3. What I've been hyping up for a while. No, so PM, I'm sure your strat, like I legitimately want to see what you're talking about, but I'm having trouble visualizing right now. Yeah, Pog. What am I gonna gear up to talking about now? 4K, I guess. Followers don't really matter between 1,000 and 9,999, honestly. Maybe 5,000. 3333 follower special triple hat stream. Yeah, triple silly hat stream. Yikes. Okay. Okay. And we're never gonna beat this game. You could tell when I stopped caring about the run. It's like exponential time loss per split. I feel like you let some people down by not streaming it so long. I feel like those people aren't let down as much as probably just miss your streams. I think that if you come back, they're not going to be like, how dare you not stream? And if they are like that, then fuck them. Like, that's not how the streaming viewer relationship should work. You know that feeling? Yeah, I'm constantly let down by Jabroni and his lack of streams. Did I ever actually go in a Jabroni stream? I feel like you always streamed while I was streaming. Do I wear apparel or own any merch from Carnegie Mellonians? Okay, sorry, it took me a while to read that. They say it's been a long time. I mean, like, that doesn't mean disappointment. Oh, wow. We're really not doing well this run. Carney Melanius. I do, yes. I have multiple CMU sweatshirts. I think I have 2 or 3 CMU shirts. And then 3 CMU sweatshirts. Wow. Okay, we're never beating this game. I think I showed up once or twice. Yeah. I mean, that's how I am when I look at streams, by the way. I feel bad because, like, people who are, like, super active in my chat, I'll be like, yo! And then I'll lurk. It's like, I was in your chat, chatting up for 7 hours. And this is how you're paying me? Okay, I guess we're never beating this game. This is, okay. 41-minute run right now. From PB pace to 41 minutes. You do that all the time here? That's fair. I gotta remember all these people only stream once every 8 weeks, like Spork. No, Spork's been streaming a lot. And I say that not because I'm disappointed, because I want more Spork streams in my life. Why are you asking, Fred? Do you not believe I went there? Do you need to see my fashion creds? Do you need to see my diploma? I actually don't have it with me. It's at my parents' house. So, as far as you could tell, I'm a fraud. I never even went to CMU. That's the whole basis of this channel. You just bought some stuff from your school? Actually just curious if you own some of their stuff? Yeah, of course. I mean, like, I would consider, like, one of the words I would describe my time at CMU is, I would describe it as hellish. Because CMU is notorious for its, like, unbearable workload. But, that being said, I still had some school pride, because, what, You look at how much tuition costs. You better be proud of your degree, you know? You're gonna need a copy of my official transcript. So, you know how I made that movie list? I made a book list of all the books I want to read. And a lot of them are Chinese nonfiction history books. I guess we're not getting a sub 40. But like I ended up looking up my professors in Chinese history to see if they had any books written, and some of them did. So I was actually just looking at my official transcripts recently. Because some of the classes just aren't taught anymore. Basically, getting a degree in history means you're going to be writing for the rest of your life. All my history classes were like the most, like more writing heavy than English. Oh my god, and I got a 31 too. Gross. You're gonna smother me in the hospital? Are you there at the Sopranos yet? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't spoil anything. You're on season 2? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm missing everything. It's Twitch's fault for not having it available on mobile. Paco streams at like 4 in the morning. I have to set my alarm. Get out of bed, go on my PC. No, it's gotta be on mobile. My school and your school are in the same athletics division in D3. Are you a Case Westerner? I have no idea. Papa streams? Just buy a laptop, watch Paco streams from bed? Again. I have like a Surface. I can do it. Yo, Takate, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Yo, Wash U? That's a good school, Fred. I almost went there. I got in. But I was ED to CMU. I just did an ED program that like I got my decision back like 15 days after I had to send out all applications. It was stupid. But thank you so much, Takate, for the raid. I appreciate it. We got a follower. Feels bad, man. We're no longer 3333, but I appreciate it. How was your stream, Takate? How was Lost Levels treating you? I assume on FDS. Look at Mario getting that smooch. You got many smooches. More kissing than half of us are getting? Well, speak for yourself. Was good? Nice. We got a late start, but that run was actually good. It looked like a not sub 40, but it was PB pace up until like C2, so you know how it goes. PBs are tough now. PBs have been tough for me for a while. That's nuts. You new kids in the engineering CS programs is a whole lot of work. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to go to St. Louis. I settled for sunny Pittsburgh instead. No, Pittsburgh's a nice city. Thank you for the raid again. I do really appreciate it. Were you any percent world record grinding? Or improving? C2 killed it, not B2/3 or D. Wow. Actually, it was C1 Indigo because the exact same thing that... So it was PB pace, but then I lost fire after having it at the end of C1 to the Buzzy. And it was already very close to not being able to PB because we had a death in A2, actually. But I could have PB'd by like, what, 8 seconds? And then I got hit by that Buzzy and it was over. And you were saying, how would you not have big in C2 if you get it in C1? That's how. Had a few chances in World 8, but no cigar. I've been there, just in a different category with a different set of rules and levels. You know, I've had some runs that have died lately, and I understand the feeling. You'll get it soon. Yo, what up, Tychus? How you been? It's been a bit, hasn't it? You'll be right back. Need to reboot. That's why I had to cut stream. Fair enough. Reboot, get some food, do some stretching. You're 1950 points from a hat switch. I would not blow it on a hat switch. Also, I'm very surprised how, because like I feel like you're here a lot, like rivaling some of the most people have been here. To only have 20,000 points seems very low for you. I guess spending it on emotes and such. It's hard to be a jabroni. Just hoarding your points. I've seen The Hobbit trilogy. I have not read the book. That's a sad statement. But I know what happens when you hoard Picante points. Smaug. That's the answer. You blew all your points at the beginning? Yeah, fair enough. Before we all knew you should be at 35k. Yo, what up, Skullmeat? How you doing? You're not done. You're not being done in by a hairy halfling? Okay, well. You'll see. Maybe it's gonna be worse than Smaug. I don't know. How badly can I mispronounce Smaug? Watching Twitch playing a drinking game. What is a drinking game? Every single time I reset, you take a shot? Stream is dropping frames. Let me look at the OBS here. Dropped frame 0, and then in parentheses 0.0%. No other streamer won't name because it's a no-no. It's B Squared. B Squared's having a drinking game on stream. Wow, that was bad. Surprised. Yo, what up, Paco? Yeah, I'm sorry I'm missing the entire Sopranos rewatch. Playing 7 Days to Die. I've never heard of that one. Every time they die, you take a shot? Fair enough. Tony. See, now, Paco, it's a nice business model. You locked your Sopranos emote under the $50 bit badge. You're watching The Sopranos on stream. All these viewers are gonna be so tempted to give you $50. Just started season 2, yeah, I heard from Truman. Okay, I didn't realize it was a not drinking game. You're not in Twitch for business? I don't know. You got the honk sound when you cheer bits. I think you are a complete sellout now. I'm just joking around. He's not in Twitch for business. He's in Twitch for pleasure. Is that a Picante slot? Are you trying to get 5 Spicy's happies? You're getting 5 Spicy's sads? You're pretty plastered? Honestly, you gave me a good... Like, B Squared should do more drinking games with people. More interactivity. Yo, what up, Milk? Welcome back. Wow, okay. Terrifying, Paco. He's hiding? Oh, that's funny. It's a pretty good one. Also, food, what you eating? Well, 60% of my emotes, at least those are sub-emotes, contain pyrotechnics in a way. I don't know what to say. It's gonna burn an Easter basket. Alright, sounds good, Takata. You haven't missed much. I think you missed a run die in World 2. You missed a few runs die in World 1. You just downed... Okay, I read that as downloaded like 4 times. You just downed a solid dozen kimchi dumplings. Food coma inbound, so good. I don't think Pink's gonna go for it, but I want to try to convince her for us to, instead of going to the grocery store like we usually do on Friday, to go to a Chinese market / grocery store. An H-Mart, as they are. I feel like it's gonna be just as, if not better, in terms of exposure. And I could get dumplings. What worked? Downloading kimchi dumplings? Frozen dumplings are like the best food. It's not true at all. There's much better food. Frozen dumplings are the best, like, food that you don't have to prepare. Like, and when I say prepare, I mean ingredients from scratch, put them in a thing, and then cook it. I'm talking, like, ready to heat up in a way. Hell yeah, just hit H-Mark last week. You're stocked? Like you're opening a Korean dumpling place or Korean restaurant? Yeah, sorry. I had to do the level thing. Yeah, I want dumplings to the point where I have no room for anything else in my freezer. That's the goal. Hundreds. Frozen dumpling plus steamer equals handled? I'm a boiler. I boil things. H-E? I was reading spicy. H-Mart has some spicy crackers that are fire. Well, if you're in the Chicagoland area, have you been to Mitsuwa Indigo? The Japanese market / cafeteria. That's like the best place. Nothing wrong with H-Mart. Just that Mitsuwa... I don't know. I like Japanese food more than Korean food. It's how it is. That Muji is amazing too. I actually don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to see. You've never heard of it? It's out west. I think it's in like the Schaumburg area. I mean, obviously you're not going now. Actually, I guess Arlington Heights. It might be open because it's actually a grocery store. But I bet their food court is closed. And that's like why people go. Also, I gotta do my actual strat that I learned. All my learning is in vain. Pickled radish, I see. Okay, I know what that is. I just didn't know the name off the top of my head. What's the name of the little sweet and spicy Korean sticks? Like the rice sticks. It's a whole bunch northwest. I didn't think it was that north, but I guess I don't really know the area that much. I thought it was just more west. So if you're going by American rankings, yes. Chinese is significantly better if you go by Chinese food. But so is Japanese, but I personally like Chinese food better. It has a bit more variety. So if we're going by American rankings, it goes Thai, Vietnamese, Thai, Japanese, Vietnamese, Korean, Chinese, all Western. Those look like them, yes. Yeah, but I would call them like Deboki or something like that. I don't know. You've been to Schaumburg to watch Bears practice? The only time I would go to Schaumburg is Woodfield Mall. Chinese food is dead last? I mean, Chinese food in the US is pretty bad. Chinese food in the US is just sauce with, like, sauce. That's all it is. You never had authentic Chinese? You had authentic Japanese, Korean, loved it? So, when I lived in Qingdao, which is a coastal city in China, in northeastern China. It depends how, if you want to say north, it depends who you ask. But it has like the most Korean immigrants of any Chinese city, so they have a lot of good Korean food there. So I would say I had very close to authentic, if not authentic Korean food when I was there. Just due to the fact that like it's literally where like not only is China very close to Korea, but it has the most Korean immigrants. I don't know. It's not from Korea, so technically I haven't had authentic Korean food, but I've had a lot of Korean food in China, and it's way better than in the US. I mean, if I could do it my way, I would just have the Korean appetizers and nothing else. You bet there's some amazing fusion Korean Chinese grub available? Yes. I mean, Chinese food is not just Chinese food like we find in the US. All Chinese food in the US, not all, but the vast majority of what you find in the US is based on food in the Guangdong province, which is southeastern China. That's why people, I think, in the US always think that Cantonese is much more prevalent than it is. I mean, Cantonese is spoken by a lot of people, but like a lot of the restaurants that you would find in the US have like Cantonese cuisine, stuff like that. Well, there's a lot more stuff. The West Coast has some like good Chinese hot pot, like shabu shabu. I've never been to a medieval times in general. Pakistan and oh my god, I'm such an idiot every single time. You get yourself a turkey leg, right? Pick you up. Where is Shangdo? I thought you were going to Florida, or was that Dolph? That was Dolph that was going to Florida. Yo, what up, Not Sure? Yo, I've been to the Quad Cities before. Wanna know who loves Davenport? Will Ferrell. And Not Sure is a cool guy with a cool new username. Okay, but why? Fujian's a place. What's Shangdo? The only reason I say that about the Quad Cities, wasn't there like a Milwaukee's Best commercial in Davenport featuring Will Ferrell? Imagine having a thumbs up emote. Actually, I have a cosmic one, right? Yeah, this one. Dan Aykroyd. He's a fan of Davenport. He's a fan of vodka. I know that. Gift you a cosmic sub? So demanding. That's where he's from? Interesting. For some reason I thought he was from Chicago, but I guess maybe that he says that. Oh, you're from Illinois? You're from Chicago. You're an actor, famous? Alright, we want all the coins in this level. Yeah, I didn't realize how batshit crazy he was until... Oh, I didn't get that. Okay, we gotta miss a coin. I meant to get that. I didn't realize how batshit crazy he was until I saw that JonTron video on him. Dan Aykroyd is a crazy man. May I have a gift to Cosmic, please? Well, I'm streaming right now. Unfortunately, I can't really do that, and as soon as I log off, I will be sleeping for the next couple years. Don't try to contact me regarding the gift sub. I will be in my slumber. I would not want to be disturbed. He lives in his own reality? I mean, that's what happens when you're a multi-millionaire. You're just like, you know what? I believe this, and it makes sense because I have money. Yo, beautiful Eldad emote. I was there for the lore, not sure. I actually might have been the one who took that picture. I forget now. I know, I think I was just in the room. I took a different picture. I don't know why I'm bragging about this. Oh, wow. That schedule is interesting. I mean, when's... There's your schedule command. The bourgeoisie, yeah. I never pronounced that word correctly. Maybe I did. Beautiful Crip emote. Oh, I skipped a split because of that. 2 splits because of that. Worth it, okay? Crip's been playing so much Battlegrounds now, I'm happy. I like Battlegrounds. I mean, there we go. You can't tell me it's wrong. There we go. Now when you want to know when I stream... Okay. Okay, let's not die. Easy. I wasn't terrified. I like Battlegrounds a lot more than Constructed. I do right now, but I know that I'm going to eventually go back to Constructed and like it. I'm a wild player, so I could pretty much just go back at any time. Definitely not a new strat. That is terrifying. Yeah, 238 with the fuck up is decent. Probably could have gotten a 239 with a better Bowser. Whenever you see me with a concerned face, it's because I'm like calculating coin routes like 9 times ahead. Or 9 levels ahead. I did get Super Jump 10 times in practice, and 10 times in a row in practice, and it's doing well for us. Congrats, Indigo. How dare you flaunt your 260 in my face. You think you know a guy, and then he's like dancing on your grave with his 260 as your friends and family are crying. That's all I have to say. I've said my piece. Wanna know what I want to see? Video evidence. Oh no, I think for a IL, showing a picture is definitely good enough. But I do eventually want to see your actual runs on video. I could have went earlier. I definitely could have, but I don't know. It was like a deer in headlights situation. I was looking at the bill, I wasn't reacting to the bill. It's not over. We're gonna be like plus 10 though out of 6-3 at best. What's in that block? Is that a power-up? I feel like it is, but that has to be like the least safe power-up on the planet. You see, you don't wait when you're small. That's definitely not true, but we did not wait in this specific instance because we were small. Oh, I jumped way too late when I probably could have avoided it. See, you don't lose any time to your PB when you're small if you just do that. Easy. That makes our level strategy a little bit easier. You don't have to quote-unquote risk getting hit there. You see, we didn't mess up. We avoided fireworks. Totally. I wanted to go middle, but the game told me no. It told me 2 squids in the middle. I wanted to get a 304, but the game told me no. It told me red sheep in the middle of the level. Gross. I'm confused, Indigo. Alright, plus 4.4, we're probably going to be like plus 11, plus 12 out of this level. Which is not great, but it could be worse. It always could be worse. My apartment could be on fire right now. Instead, we're playing video games. And it's over. No, Indigo has this problem with his keyboard where it will just randomly go for caps lock for minutes at a time. And unfortunately, he has not found a solution yet. Yeah, I could tell you were not 21 when you were in my chat. It's like, make Picante drink the rum that is specifically 40% alcohol. It's like, oh, 40% rum, I see. Actually, there are different types of rums, but just was a weird thing to say. As a 16-year-old private mode, your statement stands? Yeah. We were cool in high school private mode. All the cool kids. No. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. If you drink underage, I don't know. A meteor will hit Earth and we'll all die. Yeah, the only thing that was weird about it, Indigo, is that almost all hard liquor is 40% regardless. So it's a redundant explanation. I thought it was fun. Because I could see myself doing that when I was not 21. Oh, you guys get the 40% rum? You guys get the 40% vodka? I've actually never seen a vodka that's not, I've never seen a vodka that's not 40%. Does that happen ever? Because it's an oddly specific number, right? 40%? I could, jabroni. I'd rather not, though. 151 is gross. Even if you listen to, wait, who made 151 rum? It's the people who made Midwest Choppas. Yeah, take that, Bowser's eyes. Ooh, ooh. Isn't black vodka softer? I've never seen that. Actually, most rums are like 35%. What? Mount Gay, which is the best name for a rum ever, is 40%. Bacardi is 40%. Bombay, no, Bombay's gin. Tech 9, there we go. Thank you, King Gilly. Yeah, even 151 with pineapple juice and whatever Tech 9 says is pretty gross. Wait, how would speaking Portuguese kill people? You drink vodka when you're 10 years old because you got it confused with water? I mean, that's how it's transported when you're not supposed to be drinking it. Standard water bottle. Oh my god. That just reminds me of... Does everyone remember the brief time when Crystal Pepsi came out? I had some trashy experiences of, like, cons with Crystal Pepsi. AKA vodka and Coke. Don't give out those tips. Do I like wine? I am not a huge wine fan, but I'll drink wine. Why not? Pro tip, there's no water in the glass. Crystal Pepsi in the 90s, they brought it back like 3 years ago. You remember the first time Crystal Pepsi came out? Feels old, man. I'm not sure if I was around, for lack of a better term. I'm not sure if I was around for Crystal Pepsi when it first came out. But the resurgence like 3 years ago, I was around. Boy, I was around. Like, if it's the only thing to drink, would I drink it? I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not just, like, looking, like, scouring the cabinets for alcohol. Like, this'll have to do. Like... I'm much more of a beer drinker than a wine drinker. That just reminds me of that, that one Onion article. I'm like a chocoholic, but for booze. It's like one of the best Onion articles ever written. Yeah, that one. You can't drink wine outside of sangria, just not your jam. I like sangria a lot, but the issue is it's basically candy. You think you were 4 when you had a Crystal Pepsi? You gotta see if you have any left and then make a video like that guy who had the 20-year-old Pepsi and puked. People have probably tried to copy that video. It was 1992 to 1994 with brief re-releases in the mid-2010s. So I was not around for the 1992, 1993. Maybe I was around for the 1994 part. But I would hope that my parents were not feeding their newborn Crystal Pepsi. What's the age where, I mean, it's never healthy to drink soda. But what are, like, people allowed to have soda? Because, like, technically a baby is allowed to have soda, but you might get called on the CPS. Yeah, 2016, there was a run of Crystal Pepsi, it looks like. Sangria and friends can be a bad combo if you're just hanging out and not paying attention. The thing is, sangria is relatively low ABV, right? If a wine is 12%, it's like 9%. So, like, by the time the sangria is done, if you're sharing it with, like, 4 people, even 2 bottles, it's like, okay. Oh, no. Y'all had 2.5 glasses of wine. Your daughter's 6, but you don't let her have caffeinated soda? Yeah, I feel like you need to be double digits before, like, you're not going to turn heads by having soda. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember when I first had soda, but it was definitely before 10. Maybe I'm being like an overly strict hypothetical parent here. Ginger ale when she was sick at 3. I mean, that's fair. Like, I'm not talking like with an actual purpose. Just like as a soft drink to drink. Imagine only a couple bottles split amongst friends. It's like a good line from The Sopranos, like, "Oh God, what happened last night? We split a whole bottle of wine between the 3 of us." It was nerds saying that. That's like a standard amount. Sopranos is such a good show. Anyone who hasn't seen The Sopranos, I would not recommend watching Sopranos in your house if you have parents there. I'll say that much. But if you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. I could do a watch party right now. Just cut the stream short. Everyone with Amazon Prime. I'll just cut into Paco's. Screw Paco's watch party of The Sopranos. Starting over with me. We'll do the real commentary. Do you think Sopranos Con is canceled this year? When do we think any event's gonna come back? Just complete speculation. I say the rest of the year, nothing. Seeing boobs on TV with your parents was a tradition? You're a mobile fuck watch party so salty? Yeah, honestly. Just bring it to mobile, Twitch. Don't be a coward. Smoke some crack. For those who have no idea what I'm referencing, they're very scared right now. They come back early 2021, you won't attend anything until a vaccine's available? I mean, that makes sense, right? Do you remember the Janice and Richie scene with the gun? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, actually, there's multiple with the gun. Was it sexual with the gun or just the regular one with the gun? That was fun to watch with mom and dad. Yes, that one though. For those who have no idea what I was referencing earlier, it's mandatory watching. Mom's a cancer survivor. You'll have no part of anything. That's fair. Like, I want to submit to SGDQ, but like... Oh, oops. I haven't done that in a while. I want to submit to SGDQ, but I feel like if I get in, it might still be unsafe to go. I mean, the thing is, I feel like if it'd still be unsafe to go, GDQ would be one of the first organizations in the world to cancel their event early. I was actually surprised how long it took for them to have a statement, I guess. But, like, GDQ is, like, ultra aware, you know? Ultra woke. No, I feel like that has a negative connotation. Thank God you thought I was endorsing drugs. Yeah, I was... Just the 180 heel turn. I'm super pro crack now. I'm sorry. I've run the numbers. And I have no choice but to endorse crack cocaine. Risk it for the biscuit, get that GDQ fame. Honestly, don't do that. I mean, I've already been in a GDQ. And before you say, GDQX doesn't count, I've been on the Games Done Quick channel multiple times. What I'm saying is I'm a super big deal. And... that's all I had to say. That's all I wanted to say, at least. I'm such a big deal and I'm the best. There we go. I could end the stream now. You def give X the status it deserves? Yeah, I would say it's the same as like a CRDQ or a Houston or Harvey Relief Done Quick, which is basically the same. Yeah, GDQ fame is like the absolute most overblown thing in the world. I remember, I think it was like last year's event, there was like some controversy in the game choosing process where like a run got in that technically wasn't watched. And people were like, this ruins the entire sanctity of the admissions process. We all know that getting a run on the GDQ main stage can make or break your streaming career. And I'm like, does that actually happen? No. Are you serious? No. What are you talking about? Personally, don't like GDQs, never watch them. The funny thing is, if I attend a GDQ, I don't watch like any. And when I don't attend a GDQ, I don't watch any. So I'm just there for the thought of it. Lots of self-importance around these particular events. I just don't watch as much speedrunning as I used to. I used to watch GDQs a ton. As soon as I started going to them, I watched them less and less. There for the sangria? Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, we're in the 2020s now. It's White Claw, not Truly. We did a taste test. White Claw is just better than Truly. I want to like Truly more. I want to support the little guy, even though they're all probably owned by multi-billion-dollar megacorps. But we confirmed. I gotta try that one that's the official seltzer of the NFL, though, now. The one with, like, the mermaid on it. I mean, Polar with a vodka shot? Don't they have those, like, new mixed drink ones? Oh, my God. Twice in a row. I mean, is Polar with a vodka shot bad? Yeah, I usually end up watching GDQs maybe like, if I do watch, about 20 minutes a day. Just kind of check it in, see what it's on. I'll like watch a little bit of a run. The issue is not so much that like I find GDQ self-importance. I like I'm a sucker for production quality, and those events have production quality, except for like every other year when they fuck up the sound. But I just have a massive issue with watching runs of games I don't know. I just can't do it. It's just, I like look at it, I'm like, wow, this person's probably good, but I have no idea what's going on. Yo, what up, Rupert? I have a button to press in your stream. How are your runs today? Polar Cherry with solid Kettle One or Tito's gets you where you need to go. I think Tito's is a little... Did they make Tito's cheaper? I feel like Tito's used to be like higher shelf than it is now. Not that great, but you were kind of tired? What's the best run yet? What do you mean by that, level limiter? Like world record in this category is a 3609. You mean in my run tonight so far? I've only completed one, and it was a really bad one. I generally don't complete runs, except for the first time I get to the end game, and I do a no reset. Other than that, we're resetting long before then. We had a run that could have PB'd in C1, but we ruined it. You get Tito's Handa for like 25 inside the Beltway? I feel like it used to be more, or was I insane? Maybe it was because at the time I was going for bottom shelf. I was going for the Wolfschmitz of the world. I don't even know if that's a non-Chicago thing. You're pretty much with you and not knowing games you know nothing about? There's only a very select few games that have the ability to be fun to watch. And even then, you have to at least have watched the speedrun before. Like, I was going to mention Refunct. Sorry, not Refunct. But like, even Refunct, like, I wasn't into it until I watched like 3 or 4 runs. Was way more? Okay, that's what I thought. Because I'm like, damn, this Tito's is cheap. And then I'll like get the Tito's because it's like, I remember Tito's used to be high class. Maybe they just realized that everyone is like me and they're like, damn, this Tito's is cheap. But then it's going to be considered cheap to the next generation. I mean, high-priced vodka is kind of a scam. We've talked about this. Yeah, you gotta go with the Dan Aykroyd approach, by the way. He's on those talk shows talking about Crystal Head. And he's like, yeah, no preservatives. They put, what's the thing that you're not supposed to have that's like sweet? Like window wiper fluid? Yeah, they put wiper fluid in the other ones. It's like, Jesus Christ, do they? As far as GDQs go, you only watch Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and the Mario games you run. Sometimes don't even watch those. Yeah. Good vodka or bad vodka. No such thing as excellent vodka at any price. Yeah. Antifreeze. There we go. Jabroni watched the video. Yeah. Herkimer diamonds. It's not single distilled. It's not double distilled. It's triple distilled. So he asked me, why don't we filter this through diamonds? I don't get how that works on anyone. What does filtering through diamonds even, like, mean? What is it supposed to do? You just run it through the diamonds? God damn it. I'll admit, I don't really know how Super Metroid runs work. I haven't beaten the game. I've played the game for like an hour. It allows you to charge more, I guess, yeah. Don't question the diamonds. Propylene glycol is used in a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those marketing tactics, definitely. It's like saying, this knife... Not knife. What's something edible? This apple has oxygen in it. Why else has oxygen? I don't know, some poison. Carbon monoxide. Toothpaste. Oh shit. Actually, a lot of people are like getting non-fluoride toothpaste because of fluoride apparently making us all dumb or whatever. Conspiracy theory. But don't all dentists, like every single dentist say use fluoride, don't be an idiot. Your 2011 Ford Fusion. Does it have glycol in it? The Ford F-10000. And not me, I haven't brushed my teeth in about 5 years, private mode. I got off that train early when I figured out there's fluoride. It's not the fluoride, it's just our culture. Bam. No, it's the chemtrails. It's close, though. People have the right idea with fluoride. It's planes. Like, there used to be not a lot of planes. People were smart in the 1800s. They got straight dumb. As soon as electricity was invented, it's a conspiracy. Fluoride helps repair your teeth. It bonds with free calcium ions. Are you saying fluoride has a mind of its own? Are you saying that we're using something intelligent to brush our teeth? Are we killing like millions of fluoride people? Yes, use fluoride people. Don't use the fluoride people. What do they do to you? Yo. Welcome back, Fred. Remember your Orgo teacher? Professor. Sorry to your doctor, not Mr. Mentioning something similar to that? Grammar Nazi, you're out? Well, I didn't even see your comment when I was talking about some like stupid fluoride intelligent being thing. It wasn't like a roundabout joke to mention your grammar. I legitimately did not. I read things out of order all the time. Are you suplexing me? Actually, that's not a suplex, is it? Suplex is where they do like the wrap around the head, right? Not a reach around, the other one. Out? Well, sorry. I deserved everything. So on a completely different subject, editing episode 2 of the pod, it's a good one. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No one asked. I'm excited. Oh yeah, I got like a gift sub today. And like I looked in the apparently it was like this affiliate's birthday. They're relatively small. They have like 400 followers. And like someone like gifted like hundreds of subs. I don't even know how. I've never seen them before. I don't know why I'm mentioning that now. I just thought it was crazy. I like look at it, I'm like, who is this? I'm like, oh, it's probably some big streamer. And then like it was multiple people too. It's like someone did like 200, someone did like 100. I'm like, Jesus. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm not. Oh, my birthday's coming up. Just talking about things. Picante just put private mode in his trademark reach around hold. This one may be over, Vince. Yeah. I think it'd be over for me due to a sexual harassment lawsuit. When Vince McMahon or whatever sees me reach around in the ring. Jesus Christ. There's probably a rule against that. That's good shit. It's my signature move. No one wants to fight me anymore. Well, actually, let me use this affiliate guy's emote. I'm not just gonna talk about him for absolutely no reason. Like, I realized like halfway through that conversation had nowhere to go. But it was too late. I already started talking. I can't stop once that happens. That's only admitting defeat. Yo, when you only glance over at that emote, it looks like a knife. Vince McMahon, was I correct? A damn monkey. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Is that a banana with a condom? Oh no. All you and your black and white emotes. Vince McMahon. Okay. Thank you. I'm embarrassing myself here. Not the gem. Okay. There we go. I totally thought it was banana wearing a condom. I've been, like, does anyone else get gift subs in waves? Like, there was, like, 6 months where I got, like, no gift subs. Well, more than 6 months. There was a while where I got no gift subs, and then I got, like, 4 at once. And then they all expired, and then multiple months went by, and now I got, like, another 3 at once. I feel like it's Twitch's algorithm. Like, what's the point, though? Okay, apparently this is a very common thing. So when I get one gift sub, I should expect more. Because I got a Barb gift sub, I think, yesterday as well. And I got one today. You steady have at least 4, but is there a period where you have, like, none, and then, like, you get, like, 4 at once? Sweets, how you doing? How's the gaming? You get gift subs for streams you don't recall being in, but I guess that's not that strange. I think you probably followed a raid when you went to sleep or something. That's my theory. I don't know your behavior on Twitch, but like I definitely have woken up to like my history saying, oh, you were just in like 45 different streamers' chats, just raid after raid after raid after raid. Gaming's okay, but it's been better. You never get good gift subs. It's always like 4 people you've seen 6 months ago. I like the gift subs to channels where I've never been and probably will never go in. I mean, I'll go in just be like, oh shit, I got a gift sub. But like this person, like no offense to their channel, but it's just not anything I would ever watch based on the content they do. You disabled auto joining raids? Interesting. Because I like getting those because like, A, the obligation to continue it is the obligation to continue any gift sub is 0, by the way. But like, if it's a gift sub in a channel you like hypothetically, you're a Picante fan. I know there's millions of you, but you're a Picante fan. You get a gift sub to Picante. You're in Picante's chat all the time. You're sad to see the sub go. I have no attachment to this sub in particular. And they're just the weird emotes that I get to use for a little bit. It's fun. That's all I'm saying. Last 7 days, you got all those? How much? Jesus. I thought I was lucky with my 2. Stream froze, WTF? How you doing, Lincoln? You got a poo one last month? Nice. Gaming's in okay. It's been better. You disabled auto-joining raids. I don't know anymore. You're just casualing it up lately, so that's been fun, but not feeling too committed. What are you playing? Because I haven't been able to catch your stream. Your sub runs out in 3 days. Feels terrible, man. You're 27.6 Picante points, so you think you're good? Yeah, you could. I did make. What was the peak Picante point? Peak Picante point to Pepper Premium. No, how many? What was the maximum points it cost for an emote in my channel? Was it like 1750 at some point? Did I time you out? No, I did not. Lincoln, you're all good here. A lot of TMNT NES beating one working 2. Yeah, when you have green looking anthropomorphic characters in your NES game, things get dicey quickly, sweets. I don't know, TMNT just reminds me of Battletoads, that's all I'm saying. I've never played Turtles in Time. I think I had modify an emote at 2K. Jesus Christ, stingy motherfucker. All right, let's 1K right now, right? So that'll last you many, many days of licking the fireball. Battletoads, need to try that out again? Yes. I think I have 3 total gift subs right now. I have a Barb gift sub, a This Guy gift sub, and a B Squared gift sub, because it's impossible to even regular sub in a stream. You'll get a gift sub if you chat. You wonder if Adult You could finally beat the speeder lover or whatever it's called, because Kid You sure as hell can't. See, you might have more skills than you as a kid, but you have a lack of patience. I'm not saying you specifically, oh, we actually are in a bad coin count situation. I'm not saying you specifically do. I'm just saying adults in general don't have the patience of their younger counterparts. So it's a trade-off, right? It's priorities and time also, yeah. I wanted both modify and unlock an emote at 1K, but the way that it displays them, it's that if you have them both for the same price, it puts modify before select an emote, because I think just due to the alphabetical nature of the commands. If you could like put the custom, or put each one in a custom spot, not based on points or name of the reward, I would totally would have them both at 1,000. That's why modify is slightly more expensive. I want select an emote to be on the top row. And you might think, that doesn't matter at all. I think it does matter. I think UI design will tell you that those little choices do actually have an impact. Like you have to adult to survive, yeah. You can't just spend hours of your life beating Battletoads. You know, unless you're TMR, in which case it's your job. That's adulting. Oof. Bad coin count. Why would I do that? One day, blindfolded, warpless D4? No, any percent D4. Sad, by the way. That was the saddest thing I've ever done in my life. Oops. Okay, well, we're gonna go for it. Yeah. I always underestimate how much time I have there. I used to overestimate, but that was when I was bad and I would constantly do that slow. Damn! We almost got fireworks. I didn't even pay attention that much. Yeah, getting 8 coins sucks actually in 4-1. It has a lot of long-term impacts I didn't really think of. Primarily getting 9 here, because you could easily get a 9 in this level. This worked out decently. I could show you any combo. Well, I guess you could see any combo before you unlock it, right? How does this guy look? How's my flexing doing? Actually, it looks pretty good. Yeah, come on. Let us modify bit emotes, you coward, okay? Just make it so you have to unlock the bit emote before it shows up in the modify console. But it's rude. Even I can't modify bit emotes. And I'm the guy. I keep forgetting I have that emote. I gotta use it before I lose it. Before they realize I shouldn't have that one. They take it away from everyone. Like ToeJam and Earl, another game I haven't played. Is ToeJam and Earl the one with the groovy? Where he goes, groovy! Is that a good groovy? Probably not. Wow, why are we doing that so much? Okay. I watched my friend Nino, he's in the chat sometimes, Nino Sor. I watched him play through that game. It looks like a fun game, but it's just one of those I never played. That's Earthworm Jim? Shit. I feel like Earthworm Jim and ToeJam and Earl get mixed up constantly. Like, actually, I keep forgetting they're different. Yeah, you can't have any Nightbot commands for bit emotes. Just because Nightbot's never gonna give you bits. Idiot. Straight up dumb. Also, this run's pretty dead. Earthworm Jim is so amazing, ToeJam and Earl less so. But am I the... I guess I'm not because of sweets. Wow, that went south quickly. Am I the only one who confuses those two? Yeah, potato no, but spicy's potato, yes. Actually, I'm gonna make that command. There we go. Nightbot gives you bits when you aren't looking. Yeah, because as much as I wish Nightbot would cheer $500,000 in bits, it can't happen. Am I ready for DMV Potato? Is he making it? Is he gonna copy it fully? I'll sue. I'll send him a video of me burning his book. No, that would actually be really mean. I would never do that. He already copied the potato. I wouldn't be surprised if he just makes that the emote. Groovy is probably also used in ToeJam and Earl, you gotta believe it. Are Earthworm and Jim and ToeJam and Earl related in any way? I think based on 3Cats' success, I should probably take something out of his playbook and not make Spicy's Potato tier 1. I can't take that advice. I just have to copy his mannerisms exactly. Get drunk and high before I start gaming. You know, besides the fact that for some reason he's able to do Kaizo. I'd be sitting here like not being able to do 1-1. They're kissing cousins? That's Monka S. Is that a term? I hope that wasn't used in your family. They were both on the Genesis, right? The pop brings the focus, the alcohol brings the confidence. The pop brings the lower reaction time, the alcohol brings the worst motor function. I don't even know if I could beat this game crossfaded if given an entire night. Yeah, the ToeJam and Earl Wikipedia page has 0 mentions of Earthworm Jim. Science never had 3Cats as a test subject. Fair enough. I mean, they both escalate each other's detrimental effects. Nope, not even close. I gotta throw the kissing cousins thing in search, it'll pull it up. I'm sorry, Waylon. Waylon. You're not gonna get that out of me. Waylon Lon Ranch. What's Lon Lon Ranch again? Is that Harvest Moon? Minish Camp. Okay. Mon Mon Milk. It's from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I've only played one Zelda game. I played Ocarina of Time. Never beat the Deku Dungeon, but... The Deku Dungeon, the Great Deku Tree. Deku? Deku? I don't know. You need that Lon Lon milk? How do you know I haven't had any Lon Lon milk? Maybe that's causing my gameplay to plummet. Lon Lon kissing cousins. I'm just confused. You need to play OOT again now? Yo, I gave you your next project. That'll be $5. We offer streaming advice in this stream. The key to success is to work at it for 10 years. You'll probably get it by then. Drop everything and play OOT? I don't believe that. I mean, I tried. I really tried multiple times to get into OOT, but every single time I play OOT, I can't get past the first dungeon. I'm not motivated enough. And I feel like I'm not a Zelda fan. One of my favorite games of all time, Wind Waker. That's the only Zelda I've been able to beat, or even like play more than the first dungeon. And like, I know I'm in the wrong here. Zelda's puzzles? I mean, I don't necessarily hate puzzles. I hate Mario puzzles. Because generally Mario puzzles rely on knowing intricate things about the mechanics, because it's like, this ROM hack is made for 4 people who have played this game for 45,000 hours each, who can name every single glitch. By the way, there's over 100 unique glitches in SMW. I don't know, there's just so much bullshit. Tried Minish Cap, it's Pog? I have not. And I tried Breath of the Wild, which I know is not similar to a lot of other ones. And I could only get like an hour into that game. Like, there's something about Zelda games that, like, they take too long to pull me in. I tried... I also have Majora's Mask. And I just... no. The day and night system... no. The time system... no. That SMW factoid is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Because they... like... they're still discovering new things, which is crazy. And there's obviously people are still adding stuff to the game with ASM, but it's crazy. Like, you play a game like Takumi 1 through 5, and each glitch is showcased. You found out the other day that your sister has the GameCube disc that has OOT and Majora's Mask on it. That's like $100 now, right? It's not like you care about like load times. You don't have to play on the Wii Virtual Console one. See, I would never sell it. All these people that are like, I'm like, you know this game's expensive, right? And they're like, oh, let me find my copy. I gotta sell it. I'm like, you're really gonna sell it? You're telling me a game's expensive would incentivize me to keep it. You play it on a Wii? The problem I have with the Wii is that I refuse to homebrew it for whatever reason, and I hate having to use the menu with the motion controls. I know if you homebrew it, you could change that, but I really should homebrew my Wii U. I won't though, because that's illegal. Okay, Twitch, please? I know you're here. That's illegal. Straight up illegal. I would never do anything illegal. Talking about getting crossfaded, I guess it's not illegal in some places. But we totally, like, I love my double standards when it comes to, like, talking about scrupulous ways to play games. Versus, like, yeah. Everyone do crack. Thought you could use a D-pad on a GameCube controller? Maybe I'm just really fuzzy on my memory. Just pop in the game and get autoplay. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned the podcast already today, but we have a very good news for the podcast. It is now available on every platform ever made. I went through all the necessary steps. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music /podcasts, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and YouTube. So if you listen to podcasts on any of those platforms, that emote's not showing up for me. Oh no. It sounds like a lot of work, but no, it's not. Basically, the way it works is that you get a site. In our case, we host on SoundCloud. We upload to SoundCloud. You get an RSS feed there. And then you just submit that RSS feed, and then you don't have to do anything further. Like, if I upload anything to SoundCloud, it goes to like 5 different platforms. When's the next one? They are coming out every Sunday at 12:30. And I'm currently editing this one, and I think it's pretty good. That's an endorsement, huh? It's very cringe to hear yourself talk, but I laughed at our own conversations, so I guess that's saying something. And we know that there's like a little bit of a difference in mic quality. We're working on it. I wouldn't worry too much. Oh, shit. Woo? Nice. Well, anyway, I was gonna say, oh shit, we're at 75 views, which, like, you talk to, like, a big YouTuber, that's, like, the saddest statement ever, but 76 now, because I accidentally clicked on it. Yeah, we got a comment from some, like, actual musician, Ace Hardy, who wrote the pen, hand with pen emoji. And I'm like, oh shit, this guy's actually legit. He has like 50,000 subs. And then like I looked at his most recent music video and like all the new comments were like, why did this guy comment on my video? And I kind of knew that had to be the case. But what are you doing, Ace Hardy? Weird viral marketing on people with small YouTube channels? Oof. We'll stay at 6. Cool. Less cool. That's how it ends? I never go up here. Look at me. I'm up here. What other fun things are in this level? This is a power-up, for those who don't know. Wonder how these are doing. What's in here? I guess we'll never find out. Okay, well... Poison mushroom. Oh, no. I want to get that. Alright, well, with that... I'm gonna end for the night. I know I'm sorry, it was a shorter stream today and I started super late. I technically streamed for like, what? 35 minutes on a separate channel that was just gameplay. That doesn't count. I'm not justifying it. But we'll be back tomorrow with a longer stream, hopefully. Great stream, Bacante. Catch you on the next one. Thank you. Let's raid someone. We need to raid Rupert. We need to. Can we get 20? Oh, easily. Can we get 30? Ooh. Can we get 40? Ooh. All right, I'll take it. See you all.